Right now at noon, another alert day is in the forecast when we could expect another round of severe weather to come through southern Wisconsin. And federal and state officials are pushing back, requiring mask mandates in certain areas due to the surging Delta variant, what the president is doing.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Wednesday. We have another alert day as the heat and humidity is here, which could bring some more severe weather this afternoon. Let's head to the Weather Center. Julian Seawright has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Here we go again.
Yes, that's right, Mark. Here we go again. We did see some cloud cover just about an hour ago, but it's starting to clear up for us, so we are looking at that sunshine really start to dominating our skies. So again, we do have that alert day is specifically for this afternoon and for this evening. The afternoon, we're really focusing on that heat, but now we are looking at an update to our severe thunderstorm risk because now we are looking at that risk to expand itself even more west. Remember, earlier, probably about an hour or two ago, the risk was enhanced for about Dane County eastward. Now is impacting now the western counties and a bit north of Dane County as of right now as well. We also have an increased risk for tornado probability for the areas into the highlighted yellow of a 10% risk. And on top of that, the high wind probability has expanded itself north and southbound as well, really covering pretty much all of southern Wisconsin and even areas to the north. Large hail probability is surrounding Dane County a bit north into the northeast over near Green Bay as well. So that's the areas we are really going to be looking as a concern. So now is the time to prepare yourself for this afternoon and this evening. Make sure you're taking action and you have a plan in place. But we'll keep you updated, especially throughout the rest of the show and later on this afternoon. But back to you, Mark.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Julian. New video from Milwaukee shows the damage from yesterday's storms. Residents are cleaning up today after severe storms rolled through the area. Meanwhile, in Kenosha, officers responded to 96 road hazard calls, 94 service calls, and several traffic accidents. All of southeast Wisconsin is back in a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe weather later today. Stay up to date on the weather with our First Warn Forecast weather app. It has hourly forecasts, road conditions, and the latest radar. All you need to do is scan this code right now on your screen with your phone. If you're unable to do that, you can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search for WISC Weather. And there will be a nationwide emergency alert system test this afternoon. It'll occur on all radios, televisions, and some people will receive text messages. It'll happen at 1:20 this afternoon. Just a reminder, it's only a test. A firefighter was seriously injured while fighting a large fire that destroyed a warehouse filled with military tires in Fort Atkinson. It happened yesterday afternoon on Oak Street. Officials say a firefighter suffered a cut while fighting the fire. He was taken to UW Hospital where he underwent surgery and is expected to be okay. 2 other firefighters were treated for heat exhaustion yesterday. They're also expected to be okay. Right now, officials say they're just letting the fire burn out because they're low on water to fight the fire. The DNR is monitoring air and water quality in the city. The cause of the fire unknown and is under investigation. Ground has been broken for the start of a controversial military project on the city's north side.
1, 2, 3.
The 115th Fighter Wing and community leaders held a groundbreaking ceremony for a new F-35 flight simulator facility. The simulators will allow pilots to train on various scenarios and, in some cases, can replace actual flight time. This facility is the first of 19 military construction projects, the 115th Fighter Wing, as they prepare for the bed down of the F-35 Lightning II in Madison.
The F-35, no doubt, will be a frontline deterrence, and we're ready for its challenge at the 115th. There's no better wing that the Air Force could have chosen to maximize this platform.
Well, many people are against F-35 fighter jets being based at Truax Field. They claim the jets would increase noise in the area and could have other environmental impacts. The Delta variant surge has taken hold just as millions of kids are headed back to the classroom. This has reignited the political debates about vaccines and mask mandates. Skylar Henry has more from D.C.
Protesters demonstrated outside as the Broward County, Florida School Board voted to institute a mask mandate in schools.
My children have displayed more maturity and compassion, as well as a better understanding of our immune system than our governor.
The move was in spite of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' order barring mask mandates, and he's threatened to withhold the pay of school administrators violating the order.
Ultimately, my view is it's a parent's decision.
But now the White House says it may be able to financially support anyone who loses their pay as a result of mask mandates.
We're looking at a range of options to support the public health officials, the teachers, and officials who are trying to protect students and their communities.
President Biden held a closed-door meeting with business, university, and healthcare officials who have required their employees and students be fully vaccinated.
To the American people who haven't taken the vaccine, that it's in your interest, can save your life, and can fundamentally impact on the lives of your children or people you love.
But vaccine mandates remain a polarizing topic. A new Morning Consult political poll shows 56% of Americans strongly or somewhat support vaccination mandates for everyone, except those with medical conditions. And the divide is largely political, with Democrats far more likely to support vaccine mandates than Republicans. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott's executive order banning mask mandates has hit a legal obstacle, with a district judge in Dallas issuing a temporary restraining order late last night. A new poll finds a fifth of American parents with children eligible for COVID-19 vaccines say they definitely will not vaccinate their children. Another 23% of parents in the Kaiser Family Foundation poll say they may get their kids vaccines later, but not now. 88% of parents of unvaccinated kids say not enough is known about the shot's long-term effects. Attitudes on vaccinating children are closely correlated with parents' own vaccination status. 60% of vaccinated parents say their kids are also vaccinated, while just 4% of unvaccinated parents got the shots for their kids. Overall, 41% of parents with children who are eligible for the vaccine have gotten it for them. That's up from 34% in June. The CDC is closely watching COVID infections among vaccinated people and tracking how likely they are to infect others. More than 7,500 people have been hospitalized or died from the virus after being fully vaccinated. But those so-called breakthrough infections are a tiny fraction of the nearly 167 million people who are fully vaccinated. And after getting your first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, you're given a vaccination card. So what happens if you lose that card or you don't have a copy? The CDC says to get in touch with your vaccine provider to access your vaccination record. Places like CVS say a new card can be printed, while others like Walmart now provide a digital vaccine record. You can also contact your state health department's immunization information system. The agency says to take a picture of your card as a backup copy. Hours after passing a major infrastructure bill with bipartisan support, the Senate took another big step to push through President Biden's agenda. This morning, the Senate approved a $3.5 trillion budget resolution setting the framework for a massive budget bill loaded with progressive social programs, including child and senior care and money to combat climate change. The 50-49 party line vote came after an overnight vote-orama on a lengthy series of non-binding amendments.
This amendment is just plain anti-pickup truck. Let's start there.
Opposing my amendment is a vote in support of defunding the police.
So let all of us, 100 people, not walk, but sashay down there and vote for this amendment.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will now call the House back into session on August 23rd. That's nearly a month early from the House's recess to move on the budget resolution and possibly voting rights. Back in the Badger State, wildlife officials are considering adopting a 130-animal limit for this fall's wolf hunt. The Department of Natural Resources vote today figures to be contentious after conservationists complained hunters killed far too many wolves during a rushed spring season in February. The Trump administration removed wolves from the endangered species list in January, triggering a Wisconsin law that requires the DNR to hold a hunt between November and February. The DNR was planning to hold a season in November, but a hunter advocacy group won a court order forcing the department to hold a season in February. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
Wall Street receives the latest reading on inflation, and pie in the sky. Pizza delivery sets out for outer space. I'm Diane King Hall at the New York Stock Exchange. Of those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there's now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
Steinhoffels has been helping families create the home of their dreams. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of in-stock name brand furniture and mattresses. Right now, during Steinhoffels' Best Brands, Best Prices sale, get 35 to 50% off store-wide. Save even more when you take advantage of Steinhoffels' special 60-month financing. It's the Best Brands, Best Prices sale, only at Steinhoffels and steinhoffels.com.
When you replace your gutters with a LeafGuard brand gutter system, you'll be done cleaning your gutters forever, and you'll be protecting your home's foundation. I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services, and my team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out and is guaranteed to never clog. And now is the best time to get LeafGuard. Take 50% off installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call today and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
As traveling continues throughout the year, Meineke Car Care Center is continuing to make your safety our #1 priority. To give you peace of mind, receive a free brake inspection with any appointment. Meineke Car Care Center is here to help keep you safe on the road.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
The cost of living in the U.S. rose in July. According to the Labor Department, consumer prices ticked up 0.5% from June. Prices are also more than 5% higher than a year ago. Fuel, food, and cars saw the biggest increases. 2 more airlines may be leaving the COVID-19 vaccine choice up to their employees. For now, Southwest Airlines is strongly encouraging employees to vaccinate themselves and share their status. And while Delta requires the vaccine for new hires, the airline CEO recently said it's difficult to mandate the shots because they don't have full FDA approval yet. Some remote staff at Google could see a pay cut. According to Reuters, the tech titan is experimenting with reducing pay for employees who opt to work from home permanently. Remote workers who used to commute from Stamford, Connecticut to the Manhattan office could see their salary slashed by 15%. Staffers working from home full-time in Seattle, Boston, and San Francisco could see between 5 and 10% cuts. And a piping hot delivery. A cargo ship blasted off from Cape Canaveral yesterday. It's taking supplies to the International Space Station, including pizza, apples, tomatoes, and a cheese smorgasbord for the 7 astronauts up there. The shipment is expected to arrive tomorrow. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Serenade Foods is recalling about 60,000 pounds of food because of possible contamination. The USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service announced yesterday that frozen, raw, breaded, and pre-browned stuffed chicken products sold at Aldi could be contaminated with salmonella. The products were produced on February 24th and 25th of this year. The agency is urging Americans to throw the food away or return it to the store. Samsung is betting that the future of phones is foldable. The tech company showcased two new smartphones today, the Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G and the Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. The first phone opens like a book to form a tablet. The second has a clamshell-like design similar to flip phones from the early 2000s. Samsung touts both phones are thinner, lighter, and more durable than previous foldable models. The Flip model will cost about $1,000, while the Fold version is priced at nearly $1,800. Samsung says customers can pre-order the phones right now. Another hot and humid day, and we could see some severe storms this afternoon and early evening. Julian Seawright will let us know when and where we could see the severe weather later today, ahead in your first alert forecast.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by your neighbors and voted Best of Madison 2 years in a row. Best Kitchen and Bath Design, Best Roofer. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself and save 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
McGann Furniture in Baraboo reminds you to be sure to ask about delivery options when shopping for new furniture. Because every store is different. Some stores have very specific restrictions, while others charge you an arm and a leg. At McGann's, we take pride in our skilled delivery team, and in most cases, delivery is free. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
Hi, folks. We're down to our final 2 days of our back-to-school drive and giving you yet another reason to donate.
The kids you're helping, the support we're seeing from the community, and how simple it is for you to get involved from your own home. That's Thursday morning.
A News 3 Now investigation uncovered hundreds of workplace safety complaints during the pandemic.
Just 12% were followed up with an inspection.
Too many frontline workers were exposed to COVID.
Taking action to get the information you deserve. News 3 Now investigates.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And we're actually going to cut out of the farm report because we do have a tornado watch in effect for everywhere that is in yellow, even for Dodge County and north and south of Dane County as well. This tornado watch will be in effect until later on this evening at 8 p.m. And we also do have that severe thunderstorm watch, but that's into northern Illinois. So that's not what we're concerned about, is the tornado watch. On top of that, this is why we are seeing this tornado watch. We're going to go into really what we're going to start to be seeing for us. As you give me 1 second, we're going to take a look. As of right now, we do have that enhanced risk, which has pushed itself more so westbound across Wisconsin and southern Wisconsin for us. With that risk, we're starting to see much more of those risks starting to pick up even more so, but especially with the tornado. We have about a 10% risk of seeing tornadoes into this area. Now, as we can see, 1 second, my graphics are not responding, but over for a tornado probability. The tornado probability is where we're seeing that tornado watch in effect for us until 8 p.m. We are looking at a very increased risk of seeing that tornado. We are looking at much more wind shear and much more instability in our atmosphere, which is why our probability has increased for the areas in yellow. Furthermore, we are looking at that high wind damage to be a real big factor for north and south of Wisconsin throughout any kind of events that pop up for us as we go in throughout the rest of the evening hours. Now, as we take a look, we are going to be looking at those areas to also be seeing large hail, but this is what we're starting to see as of right now on our radar. just about north of us, out of our viewing area. We're already starting to see some of those storms popping up. As we can see, that severe thunderstorm warning has popped up just about south of Rhinelander, and we are seeing that line of heavy storms starting to push in, and even La Crosse is starting to get some of those wet storms as well. We're staying on the dry side. We still have plenty of sunshine, but that is the one thing that we're going to have to keep an eye on, is that we do have that sunshine that is fueling so much of these storms that will be impacting us as we get into the afternoon and get into our evening hours. Now, as we take a look, we are going to be seeing more so as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon. Once again, we do have that split our alert day in effect. And why we have that alert day in effect is because we are starting to see, once again, that hot temperatures, real hot temperatures that will be sticking in for us. But then this evening, we do have those severe thunderstorms. And now we're also looking at the potential of tornadoes. We have a tornado watch that has been issued once again until 8 p.m. this evening. And that's going to be prompting us to be seeing multiple tornadoes that could be widespread. That is the real threat that we are going to be looking at, so make sure that you are prepared for it as we go throughout. Now, as we take a look, we are going to be seeing throughout what we're going to be seeing in timing-wise. We're still expecting storms to pop up. This is one of our future tracks that we're going to be looking at as a form of reference for us. As we can see, those storms will start to pile in, coming in from the north, and it will start off a line. We're looking at really strong storms, and once again, that bowing action that will be associated with these storms, bringing in heavy, strong winds and heavy rainfall, as well as it sweeps through southern Wisconsin. Here's another look, however. This is from our graph. It will start off more so from the La Crosse area. It's doing a good job of keeping and maintaining that line of storms, and it will start to break up just a little bit, but still pushing itself across southern Wisconsin as we go into the nightly hours. That's when we're going to look for it to clear off. Now, our heat index, you can see the warmth is really starting to pick up, especially over by La Crosse, almost hitting that triple digits as of right now, which is just going to, once again, fuel more and more of those storms. So once again, folks, I will harp on to this. Now is the time to take action, especially that we have that tornado watch in effect until 8 p.m. for most of southern Wisconsin. As we take a look, make sure that you have all these things to plan ahead. Make sure your weather radio is on, your batteries are charged, your phones are charged, secure any kind of loose items, and make sure that you have flashlights and water and food or any kind of emergency supplies at any time, just in case of any kind of emergency. And to wrap things up, today is our alert day, and today's our biggest concern, what we're going to be looking at. The good news is that at the end of the tunnel, we are looking for much better conditions, especially heading into the weekend, but we are still going to have to get through today, and that's what we're going to be harping on throughout today. Now, we will take one more look just to harp on this tornado watch. We do have a tornado watch in effect for practically all of southern Wisconsin until this evening at 8 p.m. So make sure that you have plans in place for any kind of severe weather. We will keep you up to date throughout this afternoon and to this evening for all of the weather issues.
Absolutely. Keep it right here. All right, Julian, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today's casserole is one you either love or you might not be a big fan of. But with our creamy twist, we might just win you over.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
There are lots of reasons why LeafGuard is the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. And LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever. And our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about
the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
That's awesome. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Take 50% off installation labor, get free financing for 12 months, and call today and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
When it comes to tuna noodle casserole, you either love it or you don't. Since I grew up on it, I think of it as a comfort food, right alongside meatloaf, pot roast, and spaghetti. When it first became popular in the 1950s, it was known as the dish that anyone with a can opener could make. Today, however, there are many variations that turn this basic casserole into something really special, like the easy one we're making today. We start by cooking some egg noodles according to the package instructions and draining them really well. Meanwhile, we combine some mushroom soup with some milk. Once that's mixed, we add some canned tuna, frozen peas, and a little salt and pepper. Then we add our noodles and give it a good stir. For extra richness, we add in some Swiss cheese and melted butter. Just before we pop it in the oven, we top it with some crispy, crunchy fried onions. Once it's bubbling hot, get ready to experience lots of comforting goodness. If you're still on the fence about whether you should make this or not, I say you give it a try. This version may just win you over. To get the recipe for our good old tuna noodle casserole, check out our website. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a cozy retro way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Here's Julian, one final check of the forecast.
Thank you, Mark. And yes, one more time, we're going to go over this. We do now have a tornado watch in effect until this evening at 8 p.m. This is encompassing almost all of southern Wisconsin counties, even into the western part, and then pushing its way into the northeastern parts of Wisconsin. Now, we can see some of those storms are already popping up on our radar. We can even see very, very heavy rain just south of Rhinelander. However, over near La Crosse, we're starting to see some storms popping up, and they're pushing their way eastbound as throughout. Now, we are going to take a look once again to remind you all about the enhanced risk that we have. Earlier today, we did see that enhanced risk mostly for central and to eastern Wisconsin. However, it has now expanded itself more north and more west of Wisconsin, encompassing those counties that are under that tornado watch, as I had shown you. Now, on top of that, here's why we did issue it, or the National Weather Service had issued a tornado watch, is the fact that we have now seen those wind shear and pretty much the setup in our atmosphere is so unstable that it is prompting the chances of seeing a tornado in these counties within the yellow of a high probability of seeing some tornadoes within those counties. Now, on top of that, we are looking at a high wind probability to be stretching from south into north Wisconsin as well. So we're going to be looking at this event to be bringing in lots of heavy rain, lots of lots of strong winds, and even some large hail for those areas as well. Here's another look at our radar. Those storms are starting to pop up, but stay with us because we will be keeping you updated throughout today.
Absolutely. Julian, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.